So, here.
It's a joke, Dums. I said, it's
What's
a joke,
reaction?
Dums. Huh? Go pee for you? What does that mean?
Thanks. Hurry over.
Uh-huh, I know. But it's a joke.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, you better hurry.
Well, it's funny that it was not taken as a joke. It was taken as like a, what? What now? Huh? It's for the best. That way he doesn't get mad when I just say, hey, what's going on? And then you say what's going on and he gets mad at you. Really makes me not talk a lot. Dude gets to look at you all the time and be in your presence and be the dad of your kid, so whatever.
What?
Hmm? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I hate the beginning of this game because I never know my way around this fucking train station. And at the beginning of the game you don't get fast travel, so I have to actually, like, run around this train station and figure out where all the trains go. But there's only one train, but there's like 1,000 wrong ways to go. Do-do-do. The music's cool though. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. It's like, go to the Ginza line. Go to the Ginza line. Go to the Ginza line. Where the fuck is the Ginza line? Nope, gotta go to the Ginza line. How did I get here if this isn't the way to the Ginza line? Is this the way? No. Which way is the Ginza line? Do I gotta go back up the stairs? Is this it? Oh, this is probably it. No, this has gotta be it. I got this. I've got to 3 trains and it's like, no, ride a different train. This has to be the right one. Come on. Success! I got in! Okay.
Oh, man.
Now it's time for a cutscene.
Did it say it was going to rain today?
That means it's time to smoke a bowl.
Huh? It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden.
See,
This is why I
if
hate
you
the
could
early
watch,
spring.
then you'd know exactly what I was talking about.
Get an umbrella.
Who are you
You'd be
talking
drawn into the experience. What?
Remind me. So, what'll it be?
about? One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot
You
of nasty
are.
accidents lately.
You have an
know, I mean
internet
the subway
boyfriend and
accident
no
that the news is
internet,
talking
so
about.
trust me, it
My
feels
coworker
weird.
got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who
It's
caused
just I
these
feel
accidents supposedly went
I feel
crazy all of a
powerless
sudden.
most of
I
the
heard that
time,
some of them suffered from
but
nervous
I'm
breakdowns during
completely
interrogation.
powerless when you have no internet.
Huh.
Like, if you didn't have the internet that you have to be able to talk to me, I'd be even less powerful. So yeah, like, you know, my power is directly proportional to your technological capacity to get me. No wonder I'm late for school with all this running. But even if I didn't get lost in the train, still late for school. Oh, actual anime cutscene. I think they disabled the original release of this game kept blocking scenes in a really obnoxious way that would make it basically impossible to stream this way. But this version is not too bad. I think it's doesn't cut the scenes too much. So there's a guy. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this game. So maybe when you can get internet, you'll be caught up when I'm playing. Okay, so there's this guy, and he got arrested because he fought somebody in the street.
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school?
He, as part of his punishment, he had to go to a different school. So he's in a different school, and
You need a lift too?
that's kind of the start. He kind of has like these weird visions of like, kind of has weird visions of this weird jailer person, and right now he's waiting in the rain for some reason. I'm not sure. It feels like he's waiting for a bus, but he just got off a train, so. And he's got this weird app on his phone that keeps
What do you want?
telling him
You planning on
it's
ratting
got
me
like
out
an
to
eyeball,
Kamoshida?
and this blonde kid just walked up and said, "Hey, you planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida?" What do you mean?
Huh?
Huh?
In that car just now.
In that
it was
car.
Kamoshida.
That was Kamoshida. And he picked up some chick that was
He does
on the
whatever the hell he
street.
wants.
Does whatever
Does
the hell he
he's the
wants.
King of the castle?
Is he the king of the castle?
Don't you agree?
Don't you agree? King of the castle? What's
No,
kind of
I
interesting
mean-
is they're accidentally casting a
Wait.
spell.
You don't know Kamoshida?
You for real?
Later on
You're
in
from
the game,
Shujin,
they
right?
find out that they can, like, interact with this app and, like, unlock this special space that lets them do the magic things that they do by listing off, like, the name of the person, where their, like, distortion is and what their thing, but they keep accidentally saying the words. Like, you go to Shujin, right? And one of the, like, the spell is, like, you have to say where their distortion is. And the distortion is Shujin. And the target is Kamoshida. And Kamoshida views Shujin like a castle. So basically, just by having this conversation, they're accidentally casting a spell, which sends them into this weird sort of, like, parallel universe, and they don't. I don't think they ever realize that that's what is happening to them now. Like, they didn't go back and retrospectively figure out how they got into the first place.
Then no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad. We better hurry up or we'll be late. My head hurts. Damn it. I want to go home.
This game in general, you're on a hard time limit. Like, every day you have to do a thing, and then, like, you like, each day it goes day by day by
There was
day
a
by
terrible
day.
subway accident
And
that
then,
day.
like,
You remember it, don't you?
how
I
you
assume
spend
you know
those
the uproar that the
days
public calls the
dictates
psychotic
how
breakdown incidents.
effective you are in the game in different ways. And how you can spend the days, like, most of it is hanging out with characters and, like, improving this character's relationships with those characters to improve his effectiveness in the other world. It's kind of the basic gist of the game in terms of how it works, how Persona works in general.
It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
And through the game, through
Let me
at
change
least
the
the first
question.
half of
You
the
transferred
game,
to Shujin Academy,
I'm in this
correct?
scene right now, and I might come
An
back
ordinary
to it
prep
and
school that
clip
could be
it for
found
you
in
or
any
whatever
city.
to
That's
clip
what it
back to
should
the
have been.
explanation, or I'll just
What
probably
happened
play this
around
game
that
again
time?
when
Tell me
you can
everything.
actually watch it.
Truthfully.
But the first half of this game is framed in this it's framed as a interrogation by the police, where this lawyer is interrogating you to get information, and how you explain that information is basically the first half of the game. But there is a lot of crazy shit happening in that scene in the background that the player has no idea about until you get to that halfway point, and then it's like I won't be able to explain it right now, but it's quite a good twist.
We didn't come the wrong way, though. Yeah, this should be right.
And because they've accidentally cast this spell, they find themselves, when they arrive at school, outside of a giant castle that is full of asshole guards that beat the shit out of them, because that's what Kamoshida does. Kamoshida is a teacher. He's a volleyball prodigy, basically, that beats up the students, and it's hinted that he is sexually harassing the female students, but it doesn't really go into too much detail with it. It's just like
That's
he's gross around the
Where's the
female
school?
students.
This should be the school, I think. Out of
But
service?
because he thinks that
Hand
way
up.
about the school,
The sign was
it
for the
reinforces this, like, side parallel subconscious reality where he is the king of the school and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. So within this, like, distorted reality that's inside of his heart or his mind, depending on where you think the Persona games take place. It reinforces it over and over and over to the point when it makes him worse and worse and worse. Like it reinforces his worst habits and his worst impulses so that he becomes a worse person. And someone in the game is there's like a character that is utilizing this capacity for the human mind to like reinforce itself and create these areas. They're called palaces in the game. It's like the characters can explore them like they're real spaces, but really it's just a mental framework. It's like a mental space that isn't real. And then the characters have to break in and steal one of their important items to force the person to undergo a change of heart, which basically makes them either, if you kill them inside their own brain, basically they go into this kind of like brain dead state, and someone is using that brain dead state to do terrorist acts in the background as the game is beginning. Like a train goes off the rail and they talk about like, oh, there's been these weird like things happening where people like lose their mind and go crazy and do crazy shit. Well, it's this character using this subconscious power to basically break people's brains. And the characters fight against it to, make sure that people don't get dead and instead undergo what they call as a change of heart, where if they successfully steal the object of that they focus on, that they're for Kamoshida, it's usually something stupid. It's like the MacGuffin of their existence, the thing that they exist to, the physical representation of their desire, basically. If they can steal that and take that away, the result of that is that the person undergoes a change of heart, and when they change their heart, they basically go catatonic for a couple of days, and then they come out and they just bare their soul to the whole world. Like, they go on TV and talk about how they are such a piece of shit, and they like resign from their post, and they do all this, like, they cry on the media and all this. And then they're kids, so they go on with their day. Another big thing is you go to school every day, you have to, like, be good, go to sports, join the drama club.
Right? You saw it too.
Persona 4 is
Jeez,
actually
freaked me out. Who are
my
you?
favorite of
You a
them.
student? Man, your costume's impressive.
And they remade
Is that
Persona
unreal?
3, so I really do
Come
need to
on,
try
don't
that
just stand
once
there,
it goes
say
on
something.
sale. Cannot
Hey,
buy it for
what's going
like
on?
$80, even if it is quote unquote new.
Dude, I don't know. This shit's real. Calm down. Time out, man. We gotta run.
Okay, so
standing
now they're
around
getting
and
beat
run.
up by some castle guards,
What's with these
castle
guys?
knights, getting knocked out, thrown in a prison.
You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're? Ah!
Take them away!
Do I want to save? Yeah, I'll save and take a break for a little bit. Definitely will come back to Persona, because, I think the thing is, I think Persona has enough of a story that is I won't get sucked because the thing when I try to show you like Baldur's Gate, the way I play Baldur's Gate requires me to do a lot of weird little fiddly fiddle work, and I can see it isn't fun to watch. But Persona has a nice story.